Good morning. My name is Brad Hannison, and I am here probably just as a way of explaining a little bit that the Lord has showed me over the last several years, excuse me, and in reference to this Asbury revival that's going on right now. I've kind of told this story to a few people here recently, and they've been kind of, blown away. Hey, you should write that down. You should tell more people, whatever. So I'm just going to put this on a video because it's easier, and I'm going to send it to people because I think if I wrote it out, it probably would be one of those things that, you look at it, you read a paragraph or something, you kind of set it aside. You're not going to listen to the whole thing. Anyway, so let me just start with this. I suppose, I'm not sure exactly when it was, 2015, early 2016, somewhere in there. My son and I were up at the altar at Eagles Wings Church in Minot, North Dakota. The lights were dimmed. I don't remember if there was any particular thing going on, but as we were up there and worshiping and praising the Lord, I started to have a vision. And in this vision, it was just kind of odd because I had my eyes closed. Like I said, it was dark. They had the lights down. And I was just kind of raising my hands and praying. And in the vision, it just started off as black. And as time kind of went on, I'd imagine kind of like a rectangular, like a sheet of paper type of thing. And around the edge, I could see kind of an orange glow. And as I'm kind of watching this, it took a long time to develop, but this orange glow got brighter and brighter and brighter until I could see what was basically the silhouette of the United States in black. There was no Canada, there was no Mexico, but just the United States in black. And this orange glow got brighter and brighter. And it literally took, the whole vision probably took about 5 minutes. But the first, let's say, 3.5 of it was this orange glow getting brighter. So it was really kind of a thing that took a little while to develop. And as it went on, it got bright enough that I could see kind of flickering around the edges and stuff. So it looked like there was a fire underneath this. And as it got bright enough, I could see that the United States, what the map was comprised of, was kind of like burned, singed, like if you were to light newspaper on fire and it completely burned the newspaper, but the ash was still left intact, but it has no strength, no integrity whatsoever. But that's what the map of the United States looked like. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it kind of a little bit, again, this is 2015, 2016, no Trump, no chaos, no riots, no George Floyd, no Ukraine, nothing weird is going on really in the world at this point. And so I'm seeing America in ash, and that's kind of a little concerning to me. But as time goes on and I'm kind of looking at this and taking it all in, I start to see these little like pinpricks, what looks like a pinprick from underneath. One would be here, one would be here, one would be da da da. And I'm kind of in North Dakota. I'm obviously kind of, my focus is on the upper Midwest there. And so I'm noticing these pinpricks. So I didn't really pay attention to where they started, but once they started, they kind of took off. And, there's one here. And then the next thing is one up in, Ohio. And there's one in, Nevada and whatever. And so they're really kind of spreading. And once it started happening, it happened kind of quick. And to the point where, again, now the makeup of the states, the integrity, the structural integrity of that piece of ash is really starting to be affected. It's getting kind of wavy, and there'll be 3 of them here, and then next thing you know, that piece of ash in there will fall out. And now there's like fire coming through where that hole is. And once that started to happen, it really kind of took off quick to the point where it was like almost concerning. And then by the time it just did all this stuff, it happened in relatively quick fashion. You really hardly could even identify the United States anymore. It was almost completely this flame, this orange flame coming out, and you could see a little bit of the border here and little section here and there. And ironically, along the coasts, you could typically still see where it was that would make you be able to identify that it was America. And, but, you know, again, nothing has happened at this point. I'm kind of freaked out. It's like, God, what are you showing me here? Are we going to get like a nuclear war or what's going on? So anyway, I'm just going to stop right there. And that's going to be video one. I'm going to make a couple of other ones that are going to elaborate a little bit further. Thanks.